Good evening folks, Murtuari here and welcome to The Colonists. And remember, if you like what you are seeing, feel free to hit that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe or follow me on Twitch and on YouTube to see more of my content. But today I'm happy to show you guys The Colonists, which is a beta. As you can see, I have been playing with the game for a couple of days now, but I was under NDA, as they call it, so I couldn't really tell you about it, and I have been having a lot of fun in the game. I could show you a few loads and saves I have played with, but I think it's a better idea to explain you what the game is, starting from a new game. So let's do that really quick. I will be starting, you see, I have been playing around with a few things already. This is actually the scenarios. You can choose one. If you unlock these, you will be able to continue, but I kind of want to start all over again so I can show you the basics of the game. Here we go. Let's go for some The Colonists. By the middle of the 21st century, significant advancements had been made in the fields of robotics and artificial intelligence. Scientists had begun developing self-aware printable robots capable of simulating human needs for sustenance and shelter. Faced with an indefinite future of servitude, one group of robots hatched a plan to create a new life for themselves. Realizing there would be no place on Earth they could enjoy freedom without persecution, they looked to the heavens. They commandeered the nearest rocket ship and flew out into darkness of the solar system in search of a new home where they would be free to fulfill their dreams, which is to be human. So tutorial time. Let me first explain you what this game is while we do the little tutorial, which is very basic. If you wonder what this game is, well, think about games like, what's it called, the Settlers, the Anno games, the Life is Feudal things. It's actually a settlement building game, city building game, settlement building game, but this one is actually taking place in using robotics and advanced technologies and so, but you will be able to build things, advance in technology, advance in ages, just like you did in other games like Settlers and so. So we have a little tutorial: WASD to move the camera, Q and E to rotate the camera. Same things can be achieved with the mouse. Right click and hold to drag, use the mouse wheel to zoom, and hold drag with the middle mouse button to rotate the camera, and yeah, zoom. There we go. First things first, we have a few resources to get started, which are logs. And you can see how many logs you have right here. I have now 15 logs, and those can be used to actually do something. The resource panel tells you how many logs you currently have. Here you go. I have 15 logs somewhere lying around, and you currently have stored, and how much of that number has changed over the last few days or weeks, just so you can see some statistics. Below that is a list of buildings where the resources are stored. Well, it's stored at the colony ship, 16 pieces, so we have 16 logs near our colony ships, which is the thing here. Okay, let's go to the logs overview panel. It says, here is the overview. This section tells you how many logs we are producing and how many are in demand. This is a good panel to check whether you are producing enough of a resource. Logs are an important construction material, and your colony ship has a basic replicator which slowly produces logs over time. But you're going to need more logs to build stuff. So first things first, we have to build a lumberjack hut. First close the resource panel by right clicking on it, yeah, of course, and then you go to the build option, which is up here, and you press the build thingy, and now we have only one building we can make, which is the lumberjack. You see, this is a tutorial. It's suggesting us where we should place it, but you could, of course, in a real game, place it up here and see what you can do with that. But for now, I can just place it up here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Good. Your lumberjack hut needs logs for it to be constructed, though. You can see there is an outstanding demand for logs. You can see that here. It needs logs. It requires 2 logs, but it doesn't have any. So yeah, they show you this is the construction progress panel, and you can see that you need 2 logs to actually complete this. And in order to get logs to this place, we need to build a road. So let's go to the building again. connect this using a road. Now the roads actually start from one point and you can drag it out to another point. I think you can go 4 to 6 blocks wide. 4 blocks, so I could go actually up here if I wanted to, but the tutorial tells me to click here to place a block, build a road. So what will happen now is that you will see a little bot got imprinted, and this is the one which will be carrying stuff from point A to point B on the road. Now I can continue building roads by connecting these 2 dots like this, and that will bring a second bot up here, and these guys will now bring the resources. You see, resources are being brought. Each road has a carry bot who moves resources between the posts at either end of the road, depending on where the resource needs to go. Next. So they are now transporting the logs up here. You see 2 of 2. Building is in progress. It's almost done. The lumberjack is complete. Now the colony ship will print a lumber bot, which is this guy here, Mr. How's he called? Lumberbot Innocencia has been made. He is at the lumberjack and he will begin to cut down trees if there are trees in the area. So what you can do now is click on the lumberjack and you can see that it is producing stuff. It needs something called energy, level 1 energy, to be productive. So at some point we will have to make that too. I think the tutorial will show us how that is made. So and then see the tutorial explain this. This is extra power provided by energy resource. This panel tells you that lumberjack needs 1 level 1 energy resource per day to keep working. So I'm guessing we will have to make some energy producing things, and that's actually a residence, a little building where your bots can start to produce energy. It tells me to place it in that way. Press R to rotate. I need to stick to the suggestion from the tutorial, so I will be doing this like that. Again, my bots cannot bring the necessary resources up here. It needs logs, but there is a problem. Alert. Building has no path, no roads, and no path that is long enough. So I can again go to the building menu, get a road, and yeah, you see this is not possible. I cannot end my road here because it needs to be at least 4 blocks and a maximum of 6 blocks. So the tutorial is now guiding me for a few things, which is really nice. I can speed up the game by clicking the buttons. Speed 2, X and Z, do the same thing. I can do that. Pause by pressing space, unpause, there you go. One more tutorial bit done. So let's watch the construction of the residence. They are building it. My little bot, Daedra, is building it. And Danny is just sticking around until it's done. My residence is ready. So next thing is to produce this. If you look at the residence panel, you will see that it needs food and water to produce energy. And I think the tutorial will try to teach us that now. To produce energy, the first resource a residence needs is water. Build a well at the highlighted tiles. Okay, build this one, and I have a well which should get built at the highlighted tiles, which is up here. Same thing here. I can use a road or a path to connect the things. Buildings also don't need to be placed directly on roads. They can be connected to a road by a path. Paths are secondary routes that allow a building stack bot to reach a road post. This allows you to be more flexible with your building and road placement. So I'm guessing we will have to build a path from this spot to that spot. And now the bots can bring the resources up there. Of course, I've been using the water now, but I need food as well. So I need fish or meat. In this tutorial we will be building a fishing hut. Later on you will see that you will be building a farm. A sheep farm, if I remember it correctly. So, you see the outline tells you that you need to have a fish in the fishing bubbles. So here are fishing bubbles, squares where there is fish. So I need to place the end in there. But I need to follow the guidelines from the tutorial. So I need to rotate the building or flip it in order to make it match, which is something like this. There you go. And I can do the same thing up here. Build a road. Normally you can also use your keys. So let's try that. Number 2 No, not in the tutorial. Darn, that's annoying. Huh. Later on, you will be able to use your keyboard shortcuts to access the building menu and construct things. So construction resources are now heading up here. I can speed up the process if I wanted to. ×2. There you go. The little guys will bring all the resources and stuff will be made. You see up here, water is stockpiling. That's because nobody needs the water and it's staying up here. I do not have any storage. The fisher bot is going to have some fishing action and it will bring the fish to my residence, which is fine. You have some stone deposits. Yeah, I have stone deposits up here. But you can see they are outside the border of my my claimed territory. And I'm gonna have to fix that. See, stone is used to build more advanced buildings. You can mine this stone deposit with a surface mining, but only once the deposit is inside your territory. So I need to expand my territory, which is done by building a watchtower. So you see, build a watchtower, build watchtower, and now I am able to place the watchtower wherever I want, but I think I'm going to be putting it up here. So that will expand my territory, as you have seen. The only thing I still need to do is connect the roads. Now I see, now I can use my keys. So I pressed number 1 to access the road. If I would press number 1 again, it will switch to path. No, it doesn't. Number 2 switches to path. Okay, 1 and 2. So I'm going to be doing this. You see, 4 blocks is the minimum. Start again. I think it's up here. Yep, this will be fine. 4 blocks and you go up here, up there. Okay, things are being built. Okay, I'm still at 4 times speed. That's why the bots were running around like crazy. So yeah, this will get built. A little watchguard bot will get printed in here, will be sent to the watchtower, and once that is done, it will expand the territory. So it's a little bit like the other similar games. Like, I believe it was the same thing in Settlers, where you had to build a watchtower to expand your territory. It's similar approach, except that we're using bots, and we're in, yeah, the distant future. It's a science fiction version of the Settlers. Okay, this guy is bringing the fish to the residence, which means the residence will produce tier 1 energy, which is stored in here. There's already plenty of it. Okay, so it's now trying to show me something. Oh, the energy level 1. Yeah, where it came from, I think. Yeah, see, I clicked the energy up here and it shows me that it's brought from the residence. This one came from the storage. This one is produced here, but if I would click on water, it says nothing. This one is the fish, which shows me the route the fish has taken. Okay, this is fine. Watchtowers take a little longer to build, so let's speed up just a little bit. Click on the thing, everything is up there, watchtower is built. Speed down, and now I have my guard bot. Guard bot Cassandra is now going to man the watchtower, and this will expand my territory. You see? Bam! Territory is now expanding, and I can now build the thing up here. I think it's number 4. See? Number... Wait, where is my mine? Oh, construct a forestry. Ah, that's what the tutorial wants me. Of course, I'm cutting down all the trees, so it's now asking me to build a forestry somewhere. I think I'm gonna be putting it up here next to the... Well, that doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, let's do it. There you go. Speed up a little bit until the forestry is built. Should not take all too long. They are bringing in the logs, and now the building is getting built. There you go. Allocate 10 forestry tiles. Click on the forestry building, then go to the tiles, and now you can select where you want to place some trees. So I'm going to be doing this, something like that. That's like 9, 12. Yeah, why not? And those 4 too. There you go. So this guy will now plant trees in the designated area. I can do similar things with the Lumberjack actually. If I go to the Lumberjack and I click on the panel here, you can see priority chopping area. So currently he's going wherever he finds trees, but I can make the bot cut down trees in some locations as well. Okay, I will not run out of trees. Great, your territory has expanded and now includes the stone deposit. So I need a surface mine, which is here, surface mine. And I'm gonna be turning that, this would work. I thought maybe doing it like this. But this would work too, actually. Yeah, let's do it like that and then put up a path between this and that. Should work, should work. That way I will have a mine up here which can be used to mine these stones. And meanwhile, I think everything is working okay for now. I have nothing special up here. Okay. Colony ships still have 17. Lumberjack is producing 5. And up here I can see production 1.4 a day. Demand currently is 4.5, but that's because I'm building something up here. So that doesn't really matter right now. Other panels in here. It should say me what the panel is. Production and demand. Production. This is demand. Oh yeah, this is separated. Okay, I see. This is where it's stored. I think you can click on this to go up there. Yeah, see. Colony ship. Bam. You're there. This road post rules. I have no idea what this is yet. Maybe it will be taught to me in the future. Nice work. Your miner bot will now head off and begin harvesting stone. You may have noticed that the server mine also requires level 1 energy to function. Click on the level 1 energy panel at the bottom left. See, it's flickering. And see what the demand is. There you go. Check it. I have 1.3 production. And I'm currently using 1. But the potential is that I will be using 3. You see, this guy is sleeping now. So if you click on him, it should say you. It doesn't say. Oh yeah, Axbot Phyllis is sleeping because they're waiting for resources. So he needs water and the stone deposits. I mean energy. So they are bringing energy. Bam! Once the energy is there, he will start working. Okay, this is fine. So I'm thinking I will be needing a couple more houses to increase production of energy. Let's see where we can put some more. I think I'm now free to build wherever I want. Let's do like this and maybe have one more and then have a road in. Yeah, this should be fine. So the demand is no greater than the supply of energy. This means eventually Lumberjack and surface mine won't work. So I need to build more of these. Control click to duplicate it. Well, I'm busy. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Let's increase the speed a little bit so they get built a little bit faster. Bam, bam, bam. Clap. Done. Fantastic. You now have the capacity to produce more energy, but more residences means more houseboat needs, so demand for water and food has also increased. Build another fishing hut on the coast to increase your food production. So I think the fishing hut is up here, number 4, yeah. And can I place it up here? I should be able to. Yes, I am. The question is now, do I want a road going up there? And maybe control click to make a little... to make a turn. There you go. So this should bring water to this guy. I mean resources to this guy. Demand for water. Build a fishing hut to increase our food production. Okay. I'm working on that. Food is being produced. Excellent. You have a functioning colony and your skills are looking promising. Well, on that note, maybe I should end this little video right here and yeah, see where we will be going next time. Remember folks, if you want to see more of these videos, please by all means like this one, drop me little comments, and suggestions and ideas for the future are more than welcome too. And meanwhile, I'm gonna be checking out the rest of this little tutorial. Maybe I will split it up in more sections later on. Depends on how you guys react to it. Anyway, this game should be out pretty soon. I think the NDA will be lifted. Well, by the time you see this video, the NDA will be lifted. So otherwise I cannot publish the video. I'm silly. Okay, but anyway, thanks for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to hit the thumbs up button, post a little comment in the comment section below the video. Check the description for links to social media pages, links to ways to support me, links to the Discord server, and also a link to the Twitch channel where I'm streaming a lot lately. And while you're on the YouTube page, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Not only do you help me reach my next subscriber goal, but you will also get notified when I post new content to the channel. And folks, feel free to also hit the link in the description, which will bring you to the Steam page for this game. And if you like this game, go ahead and buy it. It's fun to play. I've been having a blast with it, and I hope you guys will too. But this will be it for today's video, and I hope to be seeing you guys in the next one. So until then, have fun and stay safe. Bye bye.